Right down in the bottom right, we do have Gerald. And in the top left, it is our red Terran player, Future. Or Joe, the future of Terran. Future is someone who I want to say, I mean, like, he's very high on the ladder, on the NA ladder. He's one of the highest ones. I want to say he's the highest Terran. I'm not 100% sure though. It might be Epic, but I could be wrong. I kind of think it is Future. And he's a little bit hit or miss in these best of series. Sometimes he plays like a great series, really well thought out and executed and kind of completely blindsiding his opponent and executing everything perfectly and everything goes his way, and then sometimes he just falls apart super fast. Against someone who can play very abusive like Gerald, who likes to play with DTs and disruptors and things that feel very unfortunate when you hit them as Terran, can be something of an edge against someone like Future. Let's see though. Alright, so it's gonna be a reactor opening here from our Terran player. And Gerald is gonna scout this, gonna see this. He's gonna maybe harass the probe on the natural here, yeah. Gonna decide, so let's go ahead and get your SCV down. Gonna get pushed back now, SCV here to the defense. And he's gonna let the Zealous finish, so interesting stuff here from Gerald. But of course there's gonna be a double Marine showing up very soon here. Factory immediately after the reactor does finish. The builds from Future are very tight. He has very cool and tight builds, sometimes a little bit cheesy even, like tech heavy cheesy stuff. Not pushing force cheesy stuff, but like very thought out tech stuff, something you don't see, compositions you don't see usually. Yeah, let's see how these two Marines are gonna do, but Zealot is gonna be in time here and this SCV is gonna get killed. There we go. It's gonna float to the surface as well. Same does the probe here, both ascending to heaven. And still no SCV on this command set. He's gonna get the Zealot, but I think this was a worthwhile poke here from Gerald. Worthwhile sacrifice on the... Oh, he's gonna... This is a funny move. So this is a tactical move. He's gonna try to gain the high ground from this ramp again. He did lose one of these Marines though, and he's gonna maybe lose another one. He's a little bit supply blocked here. As you can see, these builds are very tight. There is no supply depot on the way right now. This should have been the orbital finishing a little bit earlier. And yeah, some disruptions like this can really make him fall apart. We're gonna have a Cyclone now on the defense job though. And these three Marines, they're trying to intercept, so if you can get these Stalkers low, you can maybe go ahead and snipe them with these Marines. Oh, maybe a little bit too early there. Oh, beautiful. He's gonna get one of these guys. Go to heaven. And repairing up that Cyclone. This is gonna be a Cyclone drop, it seems. We do have at least a medevac on the way with a second Cyclone, so it could be two Cyclones in the main. It could be also these Marines, as they are moving out right now. He really, oh, like, you know, you can also say he really wants that Stalker. Oh, this could be a good interception from Gerald. He's gonna find these Marines here out on the open, and they're not gonna trade so well. They should have been hiding in these bushes. He's gonna go attempt to do that now, but yeah, he's just gonna lose all of these Marines. Definitely a big mistake here from Future. Having them here, not hiding. That Marine, man. He's the invisible man. He's the actual Dark Templar. And now trying to hide these Cyclones here in the bushes. So making use of some of these terrain features, really love to see it. We get the Adept, does not want to eat too much damage on that Cyclone there. But yeah, Medevac, I mean, this is not what you want, right? The Medevac comes in to evacuate, and that's all it does. This is not what you wanted with this opening here as Future. Engineer Bay on the way, Bunker on the way, extra gas on the way here. And a 2-1-1 setup. There we go, third barracks. Starting up behind the second one. Interesting kind of order of things here. The other side, third base is halfway done. Robo excuse me, Robo facility on the way here as well. And yeah, I want to say we are sitting on 3 gates. Yeah, there we are. Let's see what he chooses to do with this. Observer into Prism, Prism into Observer, instantly into Colossi, getting an Immortal first. You have so many options, it feels like, with the Robo. Going into Forge, though, seems like Colossus is a little bit off the table. Let's wait and see. Charge coming online here as well. Extra gateways being thrown down right now. Extra pylon. And yeah, is this actually gonna be the Robo Bay immediately? Alright, with an observer, so there you go. That's the options here. What did that guy blink for? Guess he just wanted to use his ability. And he's been looking for the medevac now. He wants to Future to move out. Maybe he gets lucky, he sees it there, does not go for the... It's a little bit slow on the trigger there. Go and try for the snipe. I think you 2-shot a medevac with like... Focus, right? So they do, against armored, they do 18. This is armored, I want to say. Yeah, it says armored mechanical. What is it? 18 times 4? That's a lot. Like 80 damage. Yeah, you probably 2-shot it. Should 2-shot it, right? I'm gonna go for the Marines now. Oh, there we go. We're gonna see this now. Yeah, so 5 definitely 2-shot. 4 should also 2-shot. Gonna maybe get this one medevac here, man. He's definitely keeping 2 away from the push. And yeah, 1 is not gonna fall. He's just gonna recall his Stalkers. Beautiful move here. Gonna reduce this army by effectively 2 medevacs, and this could have been so much stronger with 2 extra medevacs, 2 more healing here. Combat shields just finished after the first Colossus is gonna take his first shot here onto the Marines, so definitely gonna lose some of them. And now we are coming in with these Stalkers to try to assassinate these tanks here. They need to be protected by the Marauders. Can they finish off the last Stalker before the tank falls? They do indeed, so now we still have this anchor point here for future. Gonna keep this Colossus a little bit at bay, but the Colossus is just gonna push out. Oh, getting one of the observers. Beautiful. Second observer rallying into, oh my god, into the scan. Definitely a big mistake here by Gerald. And yeah, this anchor point, as you can see, it's working beautifully. He's completely ravaging this army, this base right now. Finally, a zealot comes in to snipe that tank. But yeah, everything's kind of falling apart here. Gerald and the second Colossus also falls. Future's gonna take the game. Number 1, beautiful executed attack here. And Gerald, I mean, he was kind of effectively reducing the army by 2 medevacs, which was, I think, a good move. But in the end, he should have been probably trying to snipe some units with the Blink Stalkers and try to force some sieges and unsieges. And that did not happen. It did not occur. So the army kind of everything except for the 2 extra medevacs just ran out across the map, and yeah, he just killed Gerald. Did not have the zealot count yet he needed there to fight that army from future. 1-0, our Terran player here. I wouldn't be, I mean, I really like Gerald and I want to see him deep, but I wouldn't mind having... also, Gerald has amazing games against Dark, to be fair. They're like super crazy late games. But I wouldn't mind seeing a TVZ in the next round as well, so yeah. Happy to see whoever makes it through. It's probably going to be TVZ finals anyways. Whoever wins against Dark is going to most likely hit Björn in the finals, so yeah. Should be a good finals. And then, actually, I wouldn't mind Gerald kind of making a comeback here right now. So some PVZ, we haven't had any PVZs in this tournament so far. At least not on this stream. Okay, so there we go. Setting up everything. Future is up 1-0. In the bottom right, we do have Gerald playing for Psystorm. And in the top left, it is Future. Gerald is kind of one of these guys who's really grinding at a little bit of weird hours. He is every week playing this cup. He's playing every week Europe and then NA. Every week. And he has been winning best of 3s over basically anyone at this point. But he never really I don't know if he actually made a money run in NA yet. Maybe like a couple. But I don't think he's ever won one of these cups. Oh, there we go, future. A proxy barracks. This could just be a light commitment. A Reaper. And yeah, we're gonna see what it is. 2 gases. A quick, of course, quick factory behind this. Let's see how this is actually placed. So I think this is just out of vision. Cool stuff. So this is where the barracks stands. This area. Yeah. But there's this much space actually. There seems to be only one Reaper here, no Marauder shenanigans. Gonna see the factory very soon here. 3 on gas actually, so it's not gonna be the 2-2. He's gonna move to 2-2 on gas after he mines enough for the factory. And he's gonna trap the probe, alright. He says, alright, I'm gonna firm the kill on that one. But I'll let you scout whatever you want to. And he's gonna throw down a bunker. Zealot is finished though. And he's gonna work on the bunker. He's also gonna work on the SUV. A little bit of a bad pairing here for future. Needs to run the SUV. He's gonna cancel the bunker. Yeah, beautiful stuff from Gerald here. Letting that safety Zealot finish up. Not gonna skip a beat on that defense. And the Reaper kind of, well, it's kind of deflected at this point. Gonna get maybe a probe. But with some good micro, you can even save all of your probes. Yeah, but I mean, future also has good micro. So I guess he's gonna get maybe 2. Yeah, wow. That's actually already worth it. Good stuff. Oh, wow. That was crazy jump, man. This guy, this was a Guinness Book record jump. He jumped from here to here. He jumped this long. It's like, I don't know, a 300-yard jump or something. Definitely Guinness Book. We need to get this guy approved into the records there, into the annals. Furthest Reaper jump all time. Okay, Cyclone on defense duty here. He's gonna have a lucky pairing if Gerald does not pull back the Stalker here properly. Because, I mean, he's gonna see it, and now he's gonna pair on the Zealot. Yeah, it's just a poke to see, hey, do you have a Cyclone or not? If you only have Marines, I can maybe do something. If it's a Cyclone, I'm just gonna go away. Yeah. Zealot did sacrifice some of his health for it, though. 4 health. I wonder always what it is. Oh boy, what a big connection there on a Widow mine. Getting 4 probes and a ton of mining time. Really beautiful executed here from Future. And deflecting everything himself so far. So far so good. Looking really nice here for Future. Great stuff here. We have a starport building a reactor, extra barracks coming online, but only 1 so far. Of course, Stim is going to be super late. This is going to be a +1 timing attack, I want to say now, with the probably Stim combat shields finishing around the same time. Interesting that he does not make it here. Gonna make a... Oh, there we go. It's gonna float it over now. Wanted to say make a tech lap there and then start stim, but yeah. So it should be stim first, then combat shields. Gonna maybe see some marauders with this. Oh, let's be careful with the Raven. You don't want to lose this to some random stalkers there. And Gerald is gonna go for Storm this game. So it's a different approach. We're gonna go way more gateway heavy. This should allow him to have like a little bit more of a flexible army. And yeah. Maybe more units on the ground. We're gonna see. Raven is gonna crawl across the map here. Find an angle and probably harass some. There's no High Templars yet, so there's not gonna be a feedback defensively, unfortunately, here for Gerald. He did not see that Raven. And there we go. One turret is gonna snipe some probes here. Only getting one. Now we do have a High Templar. You could have feedbacked this guy, actually. I guess he wanted to hide his High Templar, but this is gonna get seen anyways, and you know it's working, so that's a little bit weird, in my opinion. Gonna get one scouting SCV on the front here. An extra base on the way. Okay, so this is not gonna be... Well, it's still gonna be that timing, but it's not gonna be as committed as we have a third base behind this one. But of course the base is very low. Late, sorry. Not low. This one's already up and mining. This one's still like... It's just above halfway done here. But yeah, Stim should be finishing up soon. Now you kind of want to start to move out here as future. Maybe a little bit late already. A little bit afraid of these stalkers and what they can do. Let's see though. Stalker's blinking away here. Shooting at the army a little bit. So he needs to kind of make him siege. Yeah, this is what you need to do. Sniper medevac. Oh, that's a beautiful assassination here even. And another marine there on the way out. It's gonna maybe get one more unit here. Nope. The bushes I wanted to stay. Maybe you can get one more. Get one more marine. And a proxy gateway. Oh, the probe was not fat enough, unfortunately. And one Templar trying to storm this army. Wow, future. Ooh, with a one scouting marine here. Of course he knows there's Templar tech behind this. And there's gonna be zealots being warped in. Okay. Raven's coming in for some auto turret drops here. These units just move out. They're gonna find the gateway, but the zealots are already moving in. And at the same time, we need to keep an eye on the armies. They're not clashing yet, but it could happen at any time here. Gonna kill the pylon first, and then we're gonna go all these zealots here. They're actually gonna get killed by some widow mines, but and some micro on those bio units should be enough to pick these off. But maybe it's a little bit with the extra reinforcements, a little bit too much here for futures reinforcements. He only has medevacs kind of. And now we need to be careful here on the front line, as we see one stalker did bite dust already. So zealots are getting warped in again, and another pylon to repower this gate, make a fast warping point here. Oop, flanking High Templars? Or is this like a... Oh, this could be weird very fast. Okay, so he's gonna see the High Templars here, and they're gonna see, okay, your army is rotating, I guess. Gonna snipe them maybe. Yeah, double feedback. It's gonna snipe them maybe one storm. Oh, it's a big one as well, but only damage, not gonna kill any unit. And no extra storms, just gonna grab some feedbacks here. Zealot's making a ton of damage happen here against these SCV lines, at least forcing a ton of mining time lost, and now killing also some SCVs here. Tank's gonna get picked up in the medevac here. We still have some widow mines being left behind. They could be very helpful in this zealot heavy fight here. Templars in the prism now, could be a great storm coming very soon. We're gonna see those storms coming in here. We do have some... Oh my god, that was amazing storms. Yeah, some EMPs ready, but not ready enough. Let's see the... Oh, one more storm is gonna hit the mineral line. The second storm, oh my god. Beautiful stuff here from Gerald, and the warp-ins do get cancelled though, so maybe Future can still make a defense happen here. He's gonna kill the first Archon, the second Archon is about to fall as well here. Boop, there we go, pop the balloon. And the Gateway army did fall apart. A random Immortal flanking from the side. I think this is more of a sacrifice here. Unfortunate for our Protoss player. One Widowmine is only gonna hit one Zealot there. Beautiful split from Gerald here, trying to get some focus fire, friendly fire there. And the Future's army is not gonna happen. He's gonna kill this base maybe. This needs to get repaired here. This needs to get repaired, Future. It's burning. Some fire. There we go. one man to put out the fire here. Okay, this random Widow Mine, this is gonna hit 2 Templars. It's gonna happen. It does not seem that way. And the 4th base is gonna be taken here in the north for Gerald, so he's kind of expanding in a straight line. Future needs to play defensive now. He's going up to +2, he's already at 1-1. +2 weapons here, still working out of 1 engineering bay it seems. Does not have the money to commit to more right now. Needs to make extra army and army. He's gonna shoot down the prism, gonna shoot down the Templars, but he loses the base. I said, you need to repair this, man. He did lose it to Zealots. He need to repair or lift. He didn't do any of those. He only repaired a little bit with 1 SCV. That's not enough, and he loses the base. Now he's kind of all in. He doesn't have a 3rd command zone. He doesn't have a 3rd mule. He doesn't have a 3rd scan. He's gonna just remake the base, but he needs to make something happen. He's actually gonna land his main base down here. Make the base just next to it. These stalkers are keeping running circles around Future's base, and things are looking great for Gerald. If he goes into Colossus tech right now at this point, there's little that can stop him. He already has the robotics bay online. He does not have any Colossi though. Definitely needs to be careful here. This could be a push that can kill the man. We do have 3 High Templars in the War Prism here sitting ready to drop, and not in EMP, but a storm at any time here. Needs to be careful. You don't want to lose all of your Zealots before you can storm. And as I said, there's Colossus tech, but there's no Colossus. So this can be a ton of damage. Oh my god, he's completely running through those mines, the minefield. Can he snipe the Templars before they can get their storms? He picks up a probe. 1 more storm, and it might just be the perfect one. Oh my god, another storm is gonna hit so many medevacs, but they get out. 1 probe to drop in that, yeah, prism there. Not gonna be enough. And losing medevacs now, they are super low. Oh, there's 1 Archon. If he touches these medevacs, if he sneezes at them, they just fall over and completely die. They might just die of rust because they're flying over water right now here. This was definitely a good sequence from Future, but it was not enough to bring him back into the game. At least not bring him ahead in this game. He needs to still make a defense happen here first. And Gerald is knocking on his door. He has a beautiful setup though. He's a big surround here with some bio units and bio units here. But Future's just gonna say GG, alright. It's just gonna be enough for him. He had a good shot actually, but yeah, if we take a look at the mineral bank, Gerald was sitting at almost 2k there. And we do have Amphion. Thank you for the follow, Calimero 13. Next up, map number 3. Gerald against Future. Gerald really playing beautiful StarCraft right now, and yeah, if he wins this one, he's gonna be in $50 range. And the next opponent, I think it's gonna be Dark. Let's have a confirmation on this. And yeah, Dark indeed did win over Silky. Björn is playing against Shameless, who won over Nice. Who is Shameless? Who is this guy? Russian player? Shameless? Heard of him. He beat Indy. He lost to Max Packs. Quick look, maybe I can find this one. Yeah, he just Shameless. It's his name apparently, a Russian Protoss player. And yeah. I mean, beating Nice in a PvP, that can happen. But Nice actually is a very good PvP player. Okay. It's 1-1. In the bottom on Amphion we do have Gerald. In the top we do have Future. So yeah. It felt like Gerald was doing very good for him, very well for him, just from the beginning. Not everything, but kind of most of the things really went his way. And on the other side, Future was kind of like, things were starting to fall apart little by little. And losing the third base, that orbital, not lifting it against Zealots only, definitely a big mistake there. And yeah, not repairing or not repairing it fully. So that's kind of the point where you really fell apart there as Future. He was defending, I guess, good enough until that point, and he was doing enough counter damage, counter pressure. But like losing the base basically meant GG at that second if he doesn't kill his opponent with his counter attack. And yeah, the counter attack was doing okay-ish, but in the end it was not enough to overwhelm Gerald. So yeah, Gerald took the game. Gonna scout for some proxy. Of course, the map did start with a proxy barracks and Reaper, and that did kill 2 probes there for Future. Playing some beautiful micro. Would be kind of crazy if Gerald wins this night EPT Cup. He would have to beat Dark and then most likely Byan. But that would be a great feat, like winning your first EPT NA and winning against Trap, Dark and Byan on the way. That would be definitely a super legit run. It's tough to make it, you know, even it's really hard to make it even harder or tougher as a run. And Future, like, man, it's already a great run for Gerald, I guess. But yeah, making money here would be kind of nice, making it into the next round, winning this match. Future, sometimes I think he has won this cup already, so definitely is no stranger to making money out of this guy. And yeah, he's someone who takes more regular best of 3s from Dark or Byan or all of these top guys. And let's see, man. Gerald is really on fire this night. See what he can make happen here. He's not gonna find the SCV, unfortunately. He's gonna go for the Marines, and he's standing on the depot. So, Zealot, come in. Come in. Beautiful stuff. He's gonna let this shade stand. And Zealot is just gonna go in, fight SCVs here. Gonna move back to the Adept to try and pair up and get some extra hits in here. He's gonna get one more SCV. Maybe he's gonna let the shade finish. Yeah, I'd probably do so. You could have gone for maybe 2 more SCVs there. He has a Stalker now here on the low ground. He wants to deny this mining as long as possible. He's just gonna keep this shade for some extra vision here. Maybe he's gonna move in now and move back with the Stalker. He sees, hey, there's a low SCV, but yeah, not gonna commit for it. He has 3 Stalkers now. He can actually fight this with the shade. Needs to be still careful though. Cyclone is here. Big Daddy Cyclone. Big Brother Cyclone. Help defend here. And the gateway is on the way. 3-gate blink is gonna be name of the game. Not gonna be a Stargate. This is one of these maps where you sometimes see Stargate openings from Protoss players in this matchup. I'm gonna try to go for the snipe on the Cyclone. It's gonna maybe find it. One more shot would do the trick. It's gonna get the mass repair on. Oh my god, it's gonna still find it. Definitely a mistake here from Future. And man, Future, this could snowball. But yeah, he's gonna get some extra reinforcements. Only losing 1 SCV here, luckily for him. He's gonna throw down a bunker now. He's gonna say, alright, hey, man, this is like 1 map and $50 more. It'd be like, I don't know, a pizza in New York or something. I don't know what these prices are these days. Yeah, you definitely want to have that pizza. But yeah, Future's just gonna GG. Oh, there we go, man. Gerald is gonna keep his chances alive in this tournament, man. This is actually the second where I thought like, okay, Future's just gonna keep on playing here, but no. Gerald takes it serious, man. Man on fire. Next up against Dark.